Yeah, we got a new trailer for Star Wars Bad Batch, the upcoming sequel to Clone Wars, set around the Bad Batch, which, like I said before, the big thing that I noticed with Clone Wars and excuse me, the final season of Clone Wars with Clone Force 99, I was thinking to myself, yeah, this feels like a backdoor pilot to something else, and lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. So, Star Wars Bad Batch, just to reiterate for those who are unaware, is centered around Clone Force 99, a Black Ops team that should have been Delta Squad, I'm just saying. Because they are technically canon. They showed up in an episode. Where's Delta Squad? Anyway, enough about that. But anyway, so Clone Force 99 is a bunch of enhanced clones that did Black Ops missions during the Clone Wars, but now we're at the end of Clone Wars, and we're going to focus on them during the rise of the Empire, the Dark Times. So in here, that we see more of what they're like. We see more of what they're up to. We're seeing more of Tarkin, basically just overseeing them during a training exercise, and is like, you know what, these guys are dangerous, but they're completely undisciplined, and that makes them all the more dangerous to our agenda in the Empire. So we're gonna wipe them out. So I'm excited for Bad Batch, I really am, but there was one thing in this trailer that instantly made me go, no, don't do this. Don't do this, no. And that was having a kid here. I get that it's a cartoon and you want to have a younger audience, so you want to have someone going in with their eyes. Here's the thing, though. I have yet to see anyone who was younger, young Star Wars fans. This did not seem like it was going to cater to younger Star Wars fans. So why do we have a kid character here who's obviously a young clone who's going to survive all this? Because if it's one thing we all know Dave Filoni for now, is that plot armor is a superpower stronger than the Force. That's literally how it is. It is literally that. Is that we have the clones basically. The clones are basically any characters that Dave Filoni creates has plot armor, so I don't think we're going to see any of the members of Clone Force 99 die, and who knows, maybe we'll see them in Mandalorian or Rangers of the New Republic. That's easily what could happen. I guarantee you that could happen. But why do we need a kid character here? Why? I was fine with just the Bad Batch going off on doing crazy missions and being a mercenary group, because that's what happens is they become a mercenary group, because I guess the chips for them didn't work because of the genetic enhancements or genetic defects. I guess that was the case, and I accept that. I accept that, okay, genetic defects and enhancements probably corrupted the chip that would lead to... that would basically lead to them being able to resist Order 66. So I get that. I fully acknowledge that. But what I'm confused about is what are they going to, how are they going to take the news about, the Jedi were evil the whole time? Was that true? Did that really happen? And what's with the change and everything? I'm actually more curious to see this canon version, this continuity's canon version of how we start to cycle from clones to stormtroopers. That's what I'm pretty sure they're going to explore here. First and foremost is the end of the clone troopers and the cycling of stormtroopers, which they did touch on in the Ahsoka novel. They did touch on the Ahsoka novel briefly, but I'm pretty sure they're going to expand it even more so here. And it was really cool to see Fennec Shand here, and of course voiced by Ming-Na Wen. Don't worry, she's not gonna die. I have an inside source saying she lives into a show called The Mandalorian. I'm not... That was a bad joke. That was a real bad joke. Anyway. it is cool that we're going to be seeing a lot of, like, this is going to follow... This is my favorite era of Star Wars. If you were to ask me what's my favorite era in Star Wars, it's the... my favorite part of Star Wars is that 20-year gap between Revenge and New Hope, because I love Dark Time stuff. It's such a kick in the balls that we get to see, like, evil being evil for a while, and we get to see, like, the sparks of the rebellion happen, and we get to see, like, all of that come about. We get to see, like, it's a cool, like, I love this bridge, because it's a 20-year gap. You can do a lot in 20 years. There's so much storytelling you can do in 20 years, between Revenge and New Hope. So, that's my favorite. The Dark Times era is probably my favorite stuff in Star Wars. I know that's because, oh yeah, it's the Empire reigning supreme for 20 years. Yeah, but there's also really cool other things going on. And yes, yesterday we did get the cast reveal for Obi-Wan, and we are getting, just a side tangent real quick, we are getting the original actors, we are getting Joel Edgerton back as Uncle Owen, and the actress who played Beru in the prequel series back as Beru. That's gonna be cool. And we got a whole other list of actors in here, but of course we're all here to see Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen back as Obi-Wan and Vader. So, I think we could all agree that's the main thing we care about in this. It's just going to be an 8-part miniseries. But getting back to Bad Batch, I do want to bring up is that I'm wondering how many episodes this is going to be. I have heard some sources say it's 13 episodes, others say 12, others say 20. I don't know if someone actually knows, like, the proper amount of episodes we're going to be getting. Just let me know in the comments below, because I really have no goddamn idea of how many episodes. I initially thought it was just 13 episodes, but I've been hearing like 12 or 8 or 20, as many as 20. I would imagine that they're just trying to, like, it would depend on how many episodes we get, because they're always trying to space out episode reveals before the next big show. So I think Bad Batch is going to premiere a lot of episodes, because there is a bit of a... Because this is coming out May 4th. Obviously, May the 4th be with you. But the other major thing is that these episodes have got to hold out till June 11th, because that's when the Loki show comes out. So, just some spacing there. But this week, this Friday, I am excited... Again, going on another tangent, sorry. But yeah, we are going to have the Ewok movies and Gennady Tartakovsky's Clone Wars micro-series on Disney+, which I am so excited for. Yeah, I'm actually excited to not only see the Tartakovsky Clone Wars show, but I'm actually, like, I'm morbidly hyped to see the Ewok movies, too. Like, just to watch them, because I did see them when I was a kid, and I remember liking them as a kid. And I think I might have seen those before I saw any Star Wars movies. Yeah, weird world, right? Anyway, so I've gone on a tangent, because really there's not much else to say other than I'm excited. I don't think I'll be doing episode reviews like I'm doing with Falcon and Winter Soldier. I'll probably just do a whole season review, like a whole series review, at most with Bad Batch. But I am excited. I did like despite as much as I'm saying we should have just gotten a Delta Squad show, and it's just this is just great value, Delta Squad. I am excited for this, because again, we're dealing with Dark Time stuff. I just wish we didn't have a kid in here. I'm sorry. It's the same thing of, like, because watching Rebels again, I recently watched Rebels again, and I was like, you know, you could have done a lot of this without Ezra. Like, this show, like, if you took Ezra out, this wouldn't change anything. Like, you could have just done this with Kanan. Like, you could have just done this with Kanan as your Jedi character and not need Ezra at all. Yeah, tell me I'm wrong. tell me I'm wrong on that assessment of saying you could have done Rebels without Ezra at all and could have just had Kanan, who is a far more interesting character. Kanan's more interesting than Ezra. Changed my mind. Anyway, so I've rambled enough. But you guys tell me in the comments below. What do you guys think of Bad Batch? What do you guys think of the Bad Batch trailer? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Are you kind of hoping for some... We're obviously not going to see, like, Fennec die, but I think about it, maybe they'll kill off one of the characters from Bad Batch, but that's about it. We'll probably, because again, we all know that Filoni loves his characters. So anyway, so once again, hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.